Welcome, everyone, to Petty and Unbothered. I'm your host, Lora, aka Tita Lors. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and here with me is the impeccable Robin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Robin. I am here to co-host with my buddy Lora. I am a multi-hyphenate creative, improviser, and pure chaos.
Yeah, I mean, like we were saying earlier, we're just two girls learning how to podcast in real time. So
Yeah.
join us for this journey, and thank you for
welcome.
still being here.
Yeah, if you made it this far, you better stay with it.
I know. Thank you so much for still being here. So, how are you? What are you getting into this week?
I'm doing well, thanks. It's been a busy week. I've had quite a few projects come my way. I also am in week 3 of a improv class. It's a rep camp, and it's going really, really well, and it's really fun. So
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of different things, but yeah, getting back into just taking an improv class, a little refresher, has been really helpful for me.
Yeah, I was going to say for the lay people, me, what's a rep class?
They're calling it's like almost a boot camp, if you will, a rep camp. It's a couple really wonderful performers at UCB Theater run scenes, and so you get what we call reps in. So you're
Okay.
just practicing and practicing and practicing to hone
Mhm.
in your skills, and then sometimes you get side coaching or you get notes on how you performed, and it's really helpful, and it's really helped me to like step back and zoom out and notice different things that you don't notice when you're in the scene.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been really great.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm asking because I saw something recently that kind of made my jaw drop. Have you heard of ghost lighting yet?
No, ghost lighting. I've heard of a ghost lamp, but not ghost lighting.
Real quick, if you had to guess, what do you think ghost lighting is?
Well, kind of in this context, I would imagine it would have to do with like gaslighting, but like ghosting also.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, am I right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, crazy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I, so I looked it up, and it's this crazy thing that people keep explaining to me that they're experiencing. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've also experienced that. That makes a lot of sense. It's not great. It's horrible. And then now there's a term for it. It is called, yeah, so gaslighting. It is where,
What's the definition?
yeah, I'm going to give you. So it is a toxic dating trend that combines ghosting, like you said, so like abruptly cutting off all communication, with gaslighting, manipulating someone into doubting their own reality or memory. So it happens or ghostlighting happens when a person disappears without explanation, only to randomly resurface later as if nothing happened. Usually, they deny that they ever disappeared, or they blame you for the silence. This is
Oh boy.
gaslighting. Yeah, so I got that definition from usatoday.com. They had a whole story about it. It's the new dating trend. I'm like,
Oh
yo,
no.
buddies, this is not new. People have been doing
Yeah.
this for a while.
It's just now there's like a name for it.
Yeah, seriously. Have you ever experienced this? Or perhaps have you ever, maybe by accident, done this?
Not in a dating relationship situation, but more
Mm.
with somebody that I know, where
Ooh, okay.
like
So-
this is off the top of my dome, but I think um it was with a friend of mine who was all like buddy buddy doing things all the time, every week, then ghosting, and then coming back only because they needed something from me, number one, like a favor kind of
Yeah.
vibes, and then but then kind of making it like, oh, well, you're so busy. I just didn't know like, what you were up to these days and
Yeah.
all, like basically making it seem like it was my
Your
fault
fault.
that there was a drop off. And it 100% was not.
Yeah.
I just kind of wondered like what happened, like
Uh-huh.
if it was me or did I started spiraling. And then when they came
Oh.
back, I was just kind of like, whoa, I started to believe it, get
Yeah.
gaslighted. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. You just
Yeah.
want something from me, and now you want to make me feel bad about it for some guilt me into it,
Reason.
perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know if
you
that's
just can't
exactly,
handle being the bad person.
yeah, yeah, but that's the only way I can relate to that one. What about yourself?
Yeah. Hmm. I I feel like I have, by accident, maybe done this because I do sometimes just drop off the face of the earth. uh, especially with texting, because I'll overwhelm myself with different things and then I'll just drop off the face of the earth and stop talking to people and then just pop up in everyone's lives and be like, "Hi, what's everyone up to? What's what are we getting into? What's the drama? Like, let's hang out. When's everybody down?" And I never offer an explanation. And
Mhm.
I'm just like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I literally just life happened." So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
but
don't
I'm
know
not
if that's so bad though. I mean, that seems like
yeah,
kind of lifing,
right, exactly. It's not like I don't think I'm gaslighting people into thinking it's that they're the reason, right? Because I am taking accountability.
Yeah.
Although, so I guess more recently, there is like a friend um who I was like, I think I need to, there's a lot going on in my life right now, and I need to kind of step back a little bit from our friendship. I'm probably not going to be able to hang out with you as much anymore,
Hmm.
um, or just whatever.
Yeah.
And uh, they, it seemed like they got it, and then they started texting me more frequently, and then kind of the topics that they were bringing up were topics that I said I didn't really want to talk about anymore at
Oof.
that time. Yeah, and they I don't know, they were just acting as if I I wasn't very clear about what I said, and so I mentioned it again, I was like, "I'm pretty sure that I was clear about why I was taking a step back from this, but I'll say it again right now, there's just a lot happening for me, blah, blah, blah."
Mhm.
And and then they just kept, like, pushing, "Oh, well, do you wanna hang out? Do you wanna do this? Blah, blah, blah," and I'm just like, no. So, one of the last times they asked, I just stopped messaging back.
Mm,
Yeah, but again, I don't think that's
no.
I did ghost for sure, but I don't think that's gaslighting, because I was
No,
very
I mean,
clear.
that's almost like ghosting out of necessity to get the point across at that point, you know?
Yeah, exactly. They don't know how much more clear I could be. I said, "I don't wanna talk about that right now.
Uh-huh.
This is what I can offer you. No, I can't hang out." Uh, that's it. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
where I
so
am.
funny.
Yeah. So it's like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm just not gonna talk to you anymore." That's the end of that
Mm,
conversation.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, but I could definitely see that happening, especially in the dating space right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
It's
also
it's trippy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about, I don't know if you have like a one that got away type situation for you, or how there's always that one person who like comes back into your life every once in a while. I think a lot of people do, and I wonder if that's why it's so hard to walk away from those people every time they come
Mm.
back, because there's that aspect of like you're doubting yourself, you're questioning yourself of like, "Well, maybe I am the reason why it didn't work out. Let's try it again," even though it didn't work the first, like, 50 fucking times, but maybe it'll work this 51st time.
Yeah, right?
If I just got my shit together, or if I just loved them for who they were.
Yeah, I have not 100% experienced it to that extreme, but I've
Mhm.
seen that happen to many of my friends.
Yeah, it's so easy to fall victim to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hard shift into a new topic.
All right.
Have you seen the videos about Stanley Tucci and the Olympic hockey teams?
Not no. I mean, I know about the hockey teams, but I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no. Tell me. I actually, yeah, I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah. I I love first of all, I love Stanley Tucci. He's a gem. And the drama behind it, I was like, "What? Tell me more." And it just seems so petty, at least the video did. I don't think that we can play the video, but I can send it to you.
I was gonna say real quick though,
Huh.
woohoo for the women's team. So stoked on
Yes.
that.
Oh,
So
I get
awesome.
into it. We're gonna
Oh,
get
okay.
into it.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the video that I saw, um, which made me be like, what is actually happening? Because I knew there was drama that was going on in the Olympics hockey realm having to
Mhm.
do with the US. And I was like, what's actually happening? I have no idea. Um, so I started deep diving into it, and I'm so glad that I did. It is so fun to know all of this information that I know, and I'm being a little bit petty too with the information that I know. So we're going to deep dive into Stanley Tucci and the Olympics hockey teams, both men and women,
Okay.
and why I nominate him the GOAT of class ass petty behavior.
Ooh.
Okay. So, first, we're going to deep dive into just ice hockey and the Winter Olympics in general.
Okay.
All right. The tale begins at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan, Italy. You remember, everyone was watching. It literally just happened. It's February. It's gorgeous in Milan. February 22nd, the USA men's team beats Canada in an amazing overtime victory. They win 2-1. Yay! Glory be to the goalie, Connor Hellebuck. I'm pretty sure I looked it up. That's how you say his name. He also plays for the Winnipeg Jets, and he defended against Canada beautifully. So go him. Yay, he's getting an award for this. We love it. However, just days before the men's team wins, on February 19th, the women's hockey team won the gold against Canada.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
AKA she did it first.
Yep.
Right? As we usually do. Anyways, the women's team basically dominated the entire series. So in 7 games, only 2 teams ever scored against them. Meanwhile, the USA women's hockey team, they were scoring 5 to 6 goals per game, except in the final game, where they also won 2-1. Uh, So the entire team did an amazing job, but I want to take a moment of petty for the fucking powerhouse of a goalie, Aaron Frankel, who also plays for Boston Fleet. So in 7 total games, only 2 teams were able to score on her for a grand total of 2 goals against her. Do you know anything about hockey?
Not really. I mean, I used to play roller hockey as a kid, but
Okay. Yes. So I'm sure you know how hard it is to score a goal or probably defend.
yeah, yeah.
Right? Okay.
Mhm.
But for those of us who maybe don't know or who haven't watched in a while or have
Yeah.
forgotten, right? Whatever.
Yeah, we need
It's
a
fine.
refresher sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. So, um, in case you don't follow hockey, so in the final match where Canada scored once, only one time against the USA team, their shots on goal, which is how many times they were able to get like a puck in the direction of the goalie, it
Mhm.
was 31. So, out of 31 times that a hockey puck came hurling at Frankel, only once did she ever let one through,
Amazing.
right?
Yeah.
I checked Hellebuck stats also because
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
petty. Um, so for his final game against Canada, it was comparable to Frankel, but he didn't shut out 5 out of 7 teams from ever scoring.
Ooh.
So I think once again she wins. She did it better.
Yes.
Right? So this is relevant later in the story. But I also just wanted to say that the women's hockey team not only did it first, but they did it better.
Amen. That's
Right?
what I
Yeah.
say.
Okay. So now I want to expand on why the women's hockey team is better in general than the men's
Oh,
hockey team.
okay. Oh, I was just gonna say real quick is
Yeah.
that Jack Hughes, his new teeth Luke is kind of tight.
His what?
His he got an injury in one of the games that
Oh,
knocked
no.
out his teeth, but it
Yeah.
actually looks kind of interesting.
Oh, his
And the
look.
yeah, him and the other one, and then the top women were on SNL a week or
Uh,
two ago, and of course the women were funnier.
of course.
Got way
They're
more
just
cheers as well. But anyway, I'm digressing. Go ahead.
naturally. Naturally relevant. Okay. So the men's hockey team, they debuted in the Summer Olympics of 1920, where the USA won silver that year. So after that, they finally moved the hockey Olympics to the Winter Olympics in 1924. So first it was in the summer, and it was just supposed to be for amateurs, but then they realized it was like a real thing, so they moved it into Winter Olympics, and that's where it stayed for the rest of the time, right?
Hmm.
So the first gold medal that the USA men's hockey team ever won was in 1960. It took 11 Olympic Games before the US won gold. They won another gold in 1980 against the Soviets. The movie Miracle is based on this win. Have you ever seen that movie?
I know, but I know of it.
Yeah.
Have you?
It's a really yeah, I've seen it a few times. It's pretty good. It's like, oh my
Nice.
God, you're really cheering for like the USA team and you're like, get them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that's a really good movie. I highly recommend it.
All right.
Um, so their third gold win is now, right, this year, 2026, 46 years later.
Wow.
hmm So over the past 25 games the USA has attended, they have medaled 11 times, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So let's talk about the women's hockey team.
Let's go.
Okay, women's hockey debuted in 1998. Guess who won that year?
Let me guess.
Yeah, the USA women's hockey team won that year. There have been 8 Winter Olympic Games since that debut. Guess how many times the women's team has medaled?
I don't know more than that. But what is it?
They every single time that they were in the Olympic Games.
No
So,
way.
yeah, so
I didn't know
8
that.
Olympic Games, 8 medals total. How many golds do you think that they've gotten?
Gosh. At least a dozen? I don't...
Well, it can't be a dozen because there's only been 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, math isn't mathing. 8?
Yeah. No, I wish.
Oh.
Um, so they have 3 winter games, or sorry, 3 golds. So they're equivalent to the men's in how many gold medals they have,
Uh-huh. Oh,
but
way
they have
less
had
time.
less opportunities. Yeah, exactly. To get those golds. It didn't take 46 years to do it.
Mm.
Um, Yes. So really impressive. And they're always going up against Canada, and Canada is almost always favored to win gold in these games. So,
Makes sense.
y- yes, yay, women's hockey. It was so fun to be like, they're just better. They're just way better. Why aren't we lifting them up? Why
Yes.
aren't we like applauding them and congratulating them for how amazing They are as an Olympic team. Every single Olympics, they medal. That's like,
Amazing.
yeah, it's incredibly impressive.
Yeah, that's
So,
wow, great.
yeah, okay. So that's my tangent. We're going to take another tangent. These are all relevant tangents. We're going to talk about DT, our infamous Cheez It of a president.
Oh,
Because,
boy.
of course, he's factoring into the pettiness now.
Of course, that's the ultimate.
Yes. Okay. So after the men's hockey team wins, he calls them to them. During this phone call, he's so proud and invites the men's hockey team to the State of the Union, where he makes a speech praising himself for the winningness of the USA Olympic team. His
Oh.
presidency, yes, exactly. His presidency is the reason the US is winning again. Petty side-eye. Right? Exactly. Exactly that face. So also in this speech, he awards Hellebuck with the Presidential Medal of Freedom for his efforts to defend and protect the goal at the Olympics. So why is everyone mad about this phone call? Why do you think everyone is mad? Or have you heard the phone call?
Um, no, I haven't heard it, but I mean, besides talking to a Cheeto douche canoe kind of person, why? I don't know why.
Oh my gosh.
What it entailed.
Okay, hold on. Here it is. We're gonna watch it.
What I was gasping about was he's like, you got to bring the women's thing, right? Or I'm going to be impeached or something.
Boom! Exactly that. Yep.
What?
Okay. Yes, that is exactly what he said. That is why everyone is so freaking pissed off. Okay. So on this phone call with DT, he informs the men's team that he has to invite the women's hockey team to the White House, which is already annoying. If he just stopped there, the way that he said it was irritating because it's not even like, of course we're going to invite the women's team because they're also the winningest team of all. Congrats, flowers, blah, 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 right? Like they're
Yeah, of
incredible.
course.
So naturally, right? They're going to be there. No, it was like, I have to. So, we're inviting them as well.
Oh, it was so gross. Like, he's like,
Yes.
well, I have to
Mhm.
bring them, right?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes.
like,
Hardy har har.
yeah, like, nudge, nudge, like, oh,
Exactly. I know you
gross.
don't want them there either, right?
Ugh, I just,
Exactly.
it
Yes.
just perpetuates that behavior that people still think is like acceptable for one.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And then to
Yes.
have our own president
Mhm.
be doing that is just, I don't know. I mean, just so blatantly, it happens all the time, but
Mhm.
he doesn't even care.
Exactly.
Or he doesn't even know that
So,
he's doing it. Who knows?
probably that, honestly. He doesn't even realize that what he's doing is inappropriate. He doesn't even realize that what he's doing is so I don't know if it's offensive, if that's the right word, but definitely like dismissive
Yeah,
to this other team.
right. And I also think on the other hand of that, it is on purpose and it's like a dog whistle to his
Mm.
base. So that's another thing that
Fair. I
I
just
didn't
don't
want to
think
go
he's
into
that
that, but yeah.
smart.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's a shame that their glory and pride and all that
Mhm.
is kind of diminished in a petty way.
Yeah. Yeah. So he doesn't stop there, right? Because you heard it. He said it. I do believe I would probably be impeached if I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah. So DT is the one who said that. But why is everyone mad at the men's team, do you think?
Hmm. Because they didn't say anything, maybe, and because they
Mhm.
went there for dinner
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, I think everyone's mad because the men's team laughed, right?
Okay. Oh, I was gonna yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They laughed at the whole interaction, blah, 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 but I'm like, "Well, what would you have done differently?" You know, if anything at all, right? The leader, in quotes, of your country is like, laugh at my joke, I'm so funny."
Yeah.
Um, right? What would you have done in that situation?
Me, I well, that's a tough one. I mean, I'd be so stoked that I won, and
Mhm.
we're celebrating. They all had, like, different beers in their hands, like, it looked like a great time, and
Yeah.
so I feel like even though I might, run the risk of getting caught up in the moment and just kinda
Mhm.
laughing it off,
Mhm.
personally, I would have been like, "Whoa, hold on a minute," because that's what I did when I was watching the video. I was like, "Wait, what?" I would not have
Yeah.
laughed, and even if I was the only one not laughing, I wouldn't care. So,
Yeah.
what about
Yeah.
you?
I think nervous laughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, might have fallen into that, but yeah.
Yeah, I might have been like, what?
"Why
Did you
doesn't this
really
feel
just
good?"
say?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't have actually said that. Did you really just say that? Kind of
Mhm,
a situation in the moment, trying to reorient myself, right? Um, so yeah, like when I heard it, I was thinking like, the men, they sounded very proud and excited for the women's team, especially when he first brought them up. They were like hollering like, "Yeah, go women's team," right? Because they had won. Um, and it was an appropriate expression of appreciation for them. And then when he said the next thing and the members of the men's hockey team laughed, I think maybe same with what you're saying, like, they kind of got caught up in, like, their own celebration and their own happiness and not knowing how to respond to El Presidente douchebag. Um, so I feel bad for them, kind of, in a
mm,
way, for it being in that moment, right? What I am
yeah,
getting generally from people is that people are expecting the men's team to have never laughed, or in the aftermath of the conversation that maybe they could have made comments to the media to support and uplift the women's team while also condemning TD's comments. And some people also
mhm.
want the men's team to apologize to the women's team for laughing at the disparaging comment made by the Oompa Loompa.
Oh my goodness, I think man, that is a lot. Like,
Mhm.
I almost feel like at this point, doing an apology and all that would make it, like, worse. I don't know, I mean, I don't know, like, how I in the moment or even after the moment, I do wish they had have said something about how
Mhm.
that wasn't right, and the
Yeah.
president shouldn't be making comments like that.
Yeah. Or
I think
at
that
some
would have
point.
been better
Yeah.
than an apology because it's like, I'm not saying that they're scot-free of laughing and all
Mhm.
that,
Yeah.
but like I mentioned, there's, like, that other side.
Yeah. Like, definitely, I think I'm team aftermath, right? And I can get how you can get caught up in the moment of your own celebration, but also in the aftermath being like, yeah, we definitely don't condone that kind of discuss or, talk about the women's team. We're really proud of them. They
Mhm.
did an amazing job, blah, 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 right? I think I'm team that.
Yeah.
Um, it's just it sucks because it's taking away from all of the joy from both teams as people
Yeah,
focus on that specific conversation.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a shame.
right? Okay. So, you may be wondering what or how Stanley Tucci got caught up in all of this. We're finally getting to that
Yeah,
part of
why
the
Stanley
story.
Tucci? I am just please tell.
Okay, so we all know and love this man. He has acted in movies like The Devil Wears Prada, The Hunger Games, and The Lovely Bones. So, talk about range.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, that is a lot of different types of movies that he's been in, and he's also a producer. So he doesn't just act. He
Yep.
does a lot of stuff
He's like,
right
yeah,
now. Uh-huh.
cookbooks and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, 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 exactly. I was just gonna say, so he's
Oh,
currently has a show out on Hulu and Disney Plus called Tucci in Italy because he's a major foodie.
nice.
Yeah. So, um, blah, 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 blah. So that video that you watched earlier of, like, Stanley Tucci with the women's hockey team, I found out later as I was doing this research that it's actually AI, which is a bummer.
What?
I know. Isn't that crazy that you could do that? I was like, "No, certainly not." Yes, it is
Oh,
AI, and that sucks because I was really hoping it was real. But what is real is that Stanley Tucci did take members of the USA women's hockey team out for lunch. He took them to Ristorante Ratana. I'm saying it wrong. It's a favorite local spot in Milan. It's got
mm.
4.4 stars on Google reviews, and more notably, it's in the Michelin Guide as a place worth queuing for.
Wow.
It's I know, I looked it up, it looks delicious, I would totally want to eat there.
Me
So
too.
right? Yeah. The women's US hockey team had yummy, yummy foods, and on their Instagram, there's a set of pictures with them at lunch with Stanley Tucci, and it says, "Lunch with at Stanley Tucci, an absolute dream for members of the US Olympic women's ice hockey team." Meanwhile, at the same time, there were pictures of the men's hockey team eating McDonald's in a crowded conference room at the White House.
Yuck.
Yeah, there were no drinks, no fries. You got a burger, and you got a place to sit. Some people didn't have a place to sit.
Yeah, those in the video, those dudes were standing around.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. That is wild. What a
Yeah.
contrast.
Right? And I think, you know, media doing what media does and headlines headlining as they do, they created this narrative of like, look at, I think they created the pettiness and they created the look, men against women type of
Mm.
thing and put Stanley Tucci in the center of it all because of the dinner.
Wow. Random, but kinda cool.
I know, seriously. So I was gonna ask, do you think it's possible that it wasn't just media, that he actually did do it on purpose?
Oh, like, treating them to lunch?
Yeah,
Or
treating the USA women's hockey team.
yeah, I think so, because he wanted to make a statement, I mean, I think he wanted to do what he could probably, like,
Mhm,
he was excited that they won,
mhm,
but I also do feel like it's a bit of a petty, if you will, kind of like, "Hey, like, that was ridiculous. I'm gonna
mhm.
do something that" oh, I don't even wanna say the name, tease the DT, basically.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I'm pretty especially with his show and everything, I'm pretty sure he did a lot of that on purpose.
Yeah. Well, he definitely did it to make a statement, right? That, like,
Mhm.
these women are deserving of more than just some half-ass invitation to go to the White House.
Yeah, and they didn't go, right? Or the women?
I th Yeah, I think they didn't go to the State of the Union, I think, or no,
But
they
they
had,
didn't
like,
get invited
conflicts
to
in their schedule. They did get invited to the White House. They did get invited to the White House, um, but I think they ended up having some kind of, like, scheduling conflicts.
Gotcha, gotcha. And, it just also occurred to me that they were in Italy, and probably Stanley Tucci had this hookup. He might have
Mhm.
already been in Italy, so I think maybe part of that in his mind was like, "Oh, this makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a hookup. Let's go, ladies." Or I don't know. But then he didn't invite the men, so
Exactly.
oh man.
Right? And if it was just, like, being proud, "I'm proud to be an American," right? If it was about that, then you probably would have invited both, but it was like,
Yeah.
"No, just her."
Hmm. Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
Huh, well, good story.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my wrap up. Um, did Tucci do this on purpose or out of intentional pettiness for the mistreatment of the women's ice hockey team? I personally want to believe that he did it on purpose. And so I therefore nominate him for GOAT of all class ass petty behavior. Because in your face, men's team, you really
That's right.
thought, yeah, exactly. You really thought that Clementine was going to do right by you. I hope you enjoyed your Mickey D's.
Clement.
um,
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so funny. That's almost too cute and nice. Uh,
oh man.
wow.
Well, ultimately, I do feel bad for both teams because this is just distracting from what should be the most incredible moment for all of them. I feel for us as Americans because we should be celebrating and focusing on the amazing accomplishments of these teams, and instead, the whole moment is steeped in controversy. People will not likely be able to separate the two events, which is incredibly unfortunate.
Hmm.
And that is the end of my deep dive into this story.
Wow. Nicely done. Good nomination.
Thank you.
Yes, I accept your nomination. Eh,
Okay.
yeah. And now when I think about disgusting McDonald's hamburgers, it's a little bit inseparable too
Yeah, now
now
you
from the
didn't think
White
about that.
House. Ugh.
Like, that's as good as you could do.
Yeah.
So lame. Ah, okay. Do we have time for a game, do you think?
Um, yeah, we do have time. We
Okay,
could we
cool.
could we could do a game. I'm game.
Okay. So, it's have you ever played Fuck, Mary Kill?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So we're gonna do that. I have these stories that I got off of BuzzFeed. And I'm gonna have you pick three numbers, 1 through 18, and those
Ooh.
are gonna be the stories that we use.
Okay. 3, 15, and 17.
And 17. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna read you the stories, and then at the end, you're gonna have to decide which one would you fuck, marry, or kill of these
Okay.
like petty stories. I'm trying to workshop a different one where I get other stories where it's like, I think, classy, appropriate, or unhinged. And that's how we can do it. But for today, because I haven't fully worked through this yet, it's going to be fuck, marry, kill.
Perfect.
Okay. So the first story goes, my ex was terrible to me, but after we broke up, we still followed each other on Instagram. One day, I saw that he posted something about how this singer he liked had liked one of his posts, and he was so happy. So I followed that singer, and they followed me back and DM'd me too. So I unfollowed the singer, took a screenshot of the DM and a screenshot of the singer following me, and sent it to my ex asking, "Hey, do you know this guy? I saw that you were following him and he just randomly followed me and messaged me." He freaked out and asked if he could talk to him through my messages. I said, "Hell no," and blocked him.
Um,
Oh,
I I'm sorry. I feel like this person wasted way too much energy on this petty venture with the
Oh
ex.
gosh. I
I
think it's
mean,
hilarious.
if
I mean, they
she
didn't
did,
have to do that much though. All she did was follow them.
true. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And I think it said that she liked them too, the musician.
I don't think she cared about the musician.
Oh, okay. Never. I was trying
Yeah.
to be nice about it, but I
No.
just feel like if it's your, I mean, maybe it was a really not a great breakup
Mhm.
and they were like pretty close, but I don't know. I feel like that's like, yeah, unless you really wanted to upset them, but I don't know. I mean, this is pretty, it's peak pettiness for sure.
I it's also pretty low effort pettiness. All she had to do was follow them back. So
Yeah.
or not even follow them, just follow them first and then, not do anything. They just ended up following her back and sending her a message. So she must be very attractive. Or
Right.
he. They must be very
Or
attractive
they, yeah,
together.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But the thing is, like, I guess I don't understand is like why. It's just funny because I guess the ex didn't know that they knew that he liked this artist. Perhaps, well, because it seems
Yeah.
like they'd have to do a bunch of acting to be like, "Oh, I saw that you follow them, so I just followed them." That seems a little sus.
Yeah. Whatever.
But
They
I don't know. I
I
guess
know.
if it probably really did get to him.
It did. Well, because he wanted to talk to them through their
Yeah,
ex, right? And they
right.
were freaking out and geeking out about it. And they're like, "Oh my God, how do you know them? Like, can I talk to that? Can you message them on my behalf?" And then for them to be like, "Nah."
Right.
And just
So,
block
okay,
them.
I'll say mission accomplished then.
Yes, for sure. Okay, this one's a super short one. It just says, I removed the tabs from all of the zippers on all of his pants.
Ooh, wonder what he did to deserve that.
Right? This is maximum effort versus like just
Yeah,
following someone and then this one, maximum effort.
right. Because you have to get tools out and like figure out. Yeah, and even to
Uh-huh.
mastermind that, I don't know. Yeah, I hard agree. It's like maximum versus sitting on the couch and following somebody and
Yeah.
screenshotting.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. Okay. Last one. My ex-husband drove the car belonging to the woman he was cheating on me with to Mother's Day. Pet
Oh,
sentence.
I'm trying
Just by
to.
itself. Okay, anyways, continuing. He proceeded to fight with me and took a swing at me when I was holding our 23-month-old. Oh my God. I handed the baby to our next door neighbor and picked up a bat and knocked out all the lights, mirrors, and half the windows of her car before he backed out the driveway as fast as he could. That's not even petty. That's like,
I just like, wow.
no. Yeah,
No,
that's self-defense. That's defending your child. Like, no, absolutely not. You don't swing on somebody who's holding a baby.
no way. Yeah. Especially when you're the one that's like the root of the tension
Wrong.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No.
I don't know. That's not petty, I don't
Yeah,
think. And I
that's not
hope
petty.
she got the hell out of there.
Well, ex-husband, so they're not
Oh, what?
together anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So we're so here's the part. Fuck, marry, kill. I think let's go for like the person in the story would ooh, my alarm went off to pick up my big. Let's see. Do we want to fuck, marry, kill the story or the person who's being allegedly petty?
Oh, Well, we can't. I feel like the zipper doesn't have that much of a story. I mean, kind of, but
Yeah, but, like,
well,
I guess, like,
or
do you fucks with that? Are you like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that," or so you're just like, "Nix that, kill that story," um, or would you like, "Yeah, I'm gonna that's a good story, I'm gonna marry that one."
okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Stories
Okay, so the
then,
story.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. What are your noms? How
Oh
about
man,
number 3, that's the I followed someone and then right, they followed someone and that person followed and DM'd them and you get to make your ex jealous about that. Fuck, marry, kill on that one.
oof, man. I, I guess I would fuck the zippers, even
Yeah,
though it's
I'm
a
not
lot of
doing that.
work.
Yeah.
Um, and then, oh wait, no, I would marry the zippers personally,
You
and
would?
then
Okay.
yeah, and then I would fuck the screenshots, and then kill the ex-wife car situation.
Yeah, because that's not petty, so we're just gonna knock that out. That's not petty. You did what you had to do. We're just gonna
Yeah. I mean,
nix
the car
that.
messing up because it was hers is a little bit, but it's also like, no.
Yeah, but
If
that's
they're
not her
not
fault.
friends and yeah,
Yeah, he should not have driven that car.
yeah,
Okay, I'm with you on the that kill that story, the last story with the Mother's Day one.
yeah,
Um, not the person, but the story because it's not really that petty. I think she was really protecting herself.
yeah,
And then I would actually marry the one who followed someone because I'm like, that's so cool.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, it was
actually,
a cool story
it was a cool story.
that it
Hold on, hold
happened.
on, hold on. Maybe am I changing my mind? Actually, I would kill the zipper story because I'm not doing that. There's no way. I would never put so much effort into taking off all the zippers in somebody's pants. That's so much work. No, I'm
True.
not. Yeah, I think I would kill that one actually. And then I'd fucks with the Mother's Day story person because you're gonna protect your people. Um, and then I think I'd marry the DM, the follow and DM
Okay,
story. Yeah, I think that's how I'm
nice.
gonna go.
Awesome. I like how we had totally all of them switched around.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, so those are my stories. What's your glimmer of the week?
My glimmer is, let me think. Oh, I got one.
Okay.
So I have three brothers, but this is about something one of my brothers did this last week that I thought was so nice.
Mhm.
Basically, he's a DJ. Shouts out to DJ Magic Triangle. His record label is Just Great. It's Just Great Records.
Uh-huh.
He sent me a cassette tape that he made via USPS. Go post office.
Woo woo!
um, and even just the envelope that he sent it in just kind of gave me some warm and fuzzies.
Mhm.
That I was getting something nice and not a
Yeah.
bill or something. Just receiving physical mail can be especially great
Yeah.
when especially when it's from somebody that you love, and they're putting something thoughtful
Mhm,
into it.
mhm.
Um, I actually have this cassette tape here.
Oh, that's so cool, and who oh, that's so cool. Nobody even has cassette tape players anymore, so
Well,
that's so cool.
people are, I some circles,
Yeah.
people are, but yeah,
I
it's
just, like
really beautiful. There's different colors, like the tape.
oh, yay. I love the
Um,
color of the holder of the cassette holder.
yeah, it's beautiful. It's just a really well curated, well designed product, and he just made a really limited run for people that were really interested in it. And
Mhm.
even at the beginning of the project, the thoughtfulness was asking me if I had any input on conceptualizing
Mm.
uh, songs for the project. And basically, his idea is to make this series of music. It's called For the Kids, and this is volume one.
Oh.
And it's music for kids and adults that's not talking down to them or kind
Aw.
of dumbing dumbing things down. And
Mhm.
it's like more meaningful that way. So this particular tape is called Onomatopoeia. And so it's basically the theme is essentially songs that are onomatopoeias. So
Yeah.
like crash, bang,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. So
Descriptive sounds.
right. So I just thought this was definitely a glimmer of my week because
Yeah.
once I received it, I just got all the feels
Mhm.
and just realized that something as simple as receiving something that
Mhm.
was crafted by somebody that you care about is so important.
Yeah, I love snail mail. Snail mail is the best.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it takes so much more thought and effort for somebody to send snail mail than, like, a text message.
Oh, 100%. Like you have to
Yeah.
do a lot more walking. So,
Yeah.
um, anyway, I hope that description made sense, but that's just what came to I even have it on my desk because it's been bringing me some cheer. So
Oh,
just the bright colors.
yay.
Um, what about you? What's your
Uh,
glimmer?
Thank you for asking. I moved I'm originally from California, as you know, and
Yep.
I've been living out here in Virginia for the past 5 or so years. And in this home specifically, when I first moved here, I looked up and I tried to find Orion's Belt, the, constellation Orion's Belt,
Hmm.
and I couldn't find it for some reason, and it's really been disorienting for me because I've moved a lot when I was a kid, and my main grounding thing or yeah, the thing that would really orient me to home and to where I was in the world was always to look up and see Orion's Belt. Um, yeah,
Okay.
so, like, wherever wherever I was, I was like, "Okay, it's the same sky. I'm still connected to my family, everything is fine, it's okay."
Mm,
But I haven't been able to find it, and I'll look up into the sky and just never see it, and I've been in, like it's been a rough few years living out here,
right.
and I saw it one time with my friend while we were out and about, and I was, like, so stoked because I it was just so clear and it was there, and then this week, a couple days ago, I looked up and it was right above my house, like, I could see it, it's right
Wow.
there, Orion's Belt, and I was like, clear as day, I could point it out, it's here, it's still the same sky, and it was really grounding and
Mm,
orienting and, like, affirming of everything that I've been kind of trying to struggle through and wrap my head around in this age of, like, motherhood and perimenopause and, like, moving and rebuilding a community. I'm back to myself a little
mm,
bit more than I
yeah.
was. I'm more grounded again in who I was and the things that make me happy, and that the fact that I can actually see it very clearly is, like, coming up for air again and being like, "Oh, okay. It's gonna be okay." So that has been my glimmer, and then also to on top of all of that, yesterday, my neighbor sent me a picture of my house, and there was a rainbow going over my house. Yeah, it's
Man,
so cool. I don't let me
s-
see if I can show it to you.
universe be telling you something.
Yeah, the universe is like, "You're not crazy anymore."
Anymore. Give me a break.
Can you see it?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see it. Yep.
Right? It's like,
Very cool.
yeah. So that's
Oh,
my glimmer.
that's a really good one.
Thanks. I know. I was thinking about it and I was like, oh my God, I actually have a really, really good one that I don't have to think too much about.
It's nice to have like a confirmation that things are better than you think and
Mm-hmm.
things are gonna work out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. In this crazy, crazy world, we need something.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, anyways, if you all listeners have a glimmer and you want to share with us what your glimmers are, please let us know. Also, if you want to nominate somebody for classiest petty or like tell us a story about the pettiest person you know, or maybe the pettiest thing that you've ever done, or like Stanley Tucci, maybe a time that you've used your petty powers for good, then definitely reach out. Tell us about it so we can read it on the podcast.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, please do.
Yeah. All right. So until then, though, bucket.
Stay petty.
we're,
Bye.
we're gonna work. We're gonna work on doing that faster.